Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another video here. So I really wanted to talk about this here because this is actually some official news here on Tales of the Walking Dead. We got a small little teaser before, but this is like our first real look at Tales of the Walking Dead. So yeah, this is super exciting. So obviously before we go any further, make sure to be a subscriber if you do want to get more Walking Dead content like this. But let's talk about Tales of the Walking Dead here. So we did learn some new information here. First of all, we did learn that I saw Scott Gimple actually tweeted out that it's going to drop, I think it's 2 episodes, is going to drop on August 14th. So that's when we're going to be able to watch this show, is on August 14th, which is a little over 2 months away. So it's not too long. I mean, next month, Comic-Con, the month after is this, which this is basically leading straight into The Walking Dead. So that's exciting. I also saw on Twitter from Kirsten Acuna, I'll just leave a link down below to the Twitter thread here that she posted. But apparently I think the first 2 episodes are going to stream on AMC Plus on August 14th. And then future episodes are going to stream a week early starting on August 21st. So because it says we'll stream a week early, I'm assuming obviously they're going to be airing on AMC. I'm just saying that because I was actually wondering whether or not this was going to be like an AMC Plus exclusive show or something like that. But I'm guessing not, obviously. So if it's airing on August 28th, you go 6 weeks from August 28th. And again, before I said that, I thought it would air on the 21st or 28th. Those were the 2 dates. So it's going to be on the 28th on cable. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the finale for season 1 of Tales will be on October 2nd, which, The Walking Dead could premiere that night, but I don't see it. Personally, I think that means The Walking Dead's going to be premiering on October 9th, which, I think that, it's not going to be premiering on the 2nd. I mean, usually they would do that, like they would have like a premiere and a finale or whatever in the same night. I don't see them doing that. I think they're going to do on the 9th, which means it'll be like starting from the 9th, most likely it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you go the next 4 all the way up to the 27th, which should be the finale. The very last episode of The Walking Dead should be on November 27th. That's my prediction. And then I'm really hoping, because obviously we're getting them a week early here, so it might air on AMC Plus on October 2nd. But I just hope for that last episode, it's not airing on November 20th, that we all get to watch it at the same time on November 27th, because I think that's just very important. For that 1 week, it would feel so normal for me to do videos, just to normally do a review. Because like a long time ago, I guess like 4 years ago, 3-4 years ago, like I used to just watch the episode and then I would do a review immediately, but it wouldn't be up for an hour and a half, 2 hours later. And I honestly missed that because there was some excitement there. And then, watching the episodes a bit early, I know before they had them like only like the Friday before the Sunday, which honestly for that also kind of worked for me a little bit, just because I was able to post them right when the episodes aired on Sunday. But now it's like a whole week earlier, so it's just so like obviously the times are so off. When I do my review for episode 7 on that Sunday, people who are watching it on cable are only watching episode 6. So I'm always like a week ahead. And I just sort of think in general, because it's the last episode, and Walking Dead fans have always loved the Sunday format, where it was like every Sunday we're going to watch The Walking Dead because it's on, right? And it's been a thing for like over 10 years now. And it's been really messy for the last like 2 years or whatever because of AMC Plus. And again, I like AMC Plus. I think for this last episode, to make everybody happy, to prevent a lot of spoilers out there, definitely just don't release it early. Just, have everyone watch it together, make it a big event. I think people are gonna love that. People are gonna be freaking out over that. And so, that's what we learned today regarding all the new information. It's gonna be premiering on August 14th. We're gonna be able to watch the first 2 episodes. So I'm really excited about that. But let's actually get into our first look here at some of the newer characters here. There's a lot here. I believe there's actually one from every episode. Anyways, we have this one shot here of Samantha Morton, and obviously she's back as Alpha. I actually saw somewhere that she's coming back as a character named D, aka Alpha. So is her real name D, like Dee? Like, I'm actually wondering, because in the comic her name was just Alpha. There was no backstory given to the Whisperers. We didn't know why they formed, and even on The Walking Dead, we don't know why they formed. We just saw Alpha and Beta meet, right? We basically just kind of saw that. We didn't know like how she got from that point to like, I'm going to form the Whisperers and we're going to do this and that, right? And we saw some stuff before with like some pre-apocalypse stuff, but there was no name or anything that I can remember anyway. She was just always sort of been Alpha. So yeah, I mean, this is really cool. Obviously she has hair. So this, like the first thing that I thought of was, is this pre-apocalypse? Because during the apocalypse, when everything was going down, she shaved her head and stuff, right? So I'm looking at this and I'm like, I actually wonder if this is pre-apocalypse, if this is a story that is taking place before zombies even became a thing. Obviously, in some sense, we're going to see zombies. There's going to be something, and that's the thing too. They could get into it a lot more here. Like, I know she was locked down there in that one episode, but like there could have been other things happening right before she actually went in there, and maybe the apocalypse started already a little bit beforehand, right? So yeah, I mean, obviously this is really great to have her back. I mean, this is just super exciting. Let's get to the next photo here, though. This is on this one photo here, and I'm getting all this information again by Kristen Acuna, because she has all this in this thread here, and she has the actors and who they're portraying here, and I'm probably gonna butcher a lot of these names here, but in this photo here, the character on the left is named Idalia, and the character on the right is named Eric. What I really like about this actually is it kind of seems older if you're just looking at the chairs here and stuff like that, right? Like, this is definitely older. So I'm assuming they're like in a cabin or something, a lake house, maybe not. Maybe it's just this old mansion kind of thing. I don't know. But yeah, this looks really cool. We go to the next shot here, and we have this character who goes by the name of Amy. This is a very typical Walking Dead look, right? Like, she's in the woods here. Not a lot to read into here. She's in the woods, and I mean, maybe this is one of the lower budget of episodes. I don't know. I mean, and I will say, like, just because they're in the woods, I mean, I know maybe it doesn't cost as much to just have them in the woods, but I don't think it means all the time that, like, oh, it's going to be a worse episode because it's lower budget because they're in the woods or whatever. Like, no, I think that's just what the story is, right? Especially with a show like this. Like, we have so many different environments already. Like, you see a shot like this is just, yeah, it's totally different. And then we go to this shot here, and speaking of the boys, this is Jesse T. Usher as Devon, something like that. And man, this looks like a good episode. Obviously, I love him as A-Train. He's on The Boys. I don't know what happened here, but I love the fact that he's holding this lantern. I think that would be really cool if this was like on a boat or something like that, like a haunted ship. I don't know. Again, that's the thing with Tales of the Walking Dead, right? Like, they can actually do these different, unique, and like totally different stories, right? What we're like, and I'm not saying that's what this episode's about. But imagine if in this episode it is like sort of like, I don't know if you remember that movie, I think it was called Ghost Ship or something like that. It was a movie that came out like 20, 30 years ago. It was a long time ago, but you could do stuff like that, right? Where people think that, this ship is haunted, this and that, but it's just like a zombie or something like that. Or maybe somebody thinks like, oh, this person is possessed by the devil sort of thing, right? So they're trying to do an exorcism and like, you know what I mean? Like, things like that I think would be really cool, but just like in reality, they're just a walker, they're turned, right? So yeah, anyways, let's go to the next shot here. So the woman on the left, I believe, is named Gina, and the woman on the right is named Blair. I mean, I don't really know what to say about this episode, but I've been seeing a lot of stuff from this, and it's usually the same shot here. So this is probably from like the opening minutes of the episode. And then we go to the next one here, and there's 2 more shots left. So this one here, first of all, really cool. So on the left here, we have Olivia Munn as Evie, and then on the right, we have Terry Crews playing a character named Joe. This is going to be a lot of fun. I mean, this episode, honestly, it's really weird, but this is like the A-lister episode, right? Just because you're having Olivia Munn and Terry Crews, and like they're going to be the stars. Like, I was actually wondering if they were going to be in the same episode or not, but they are. They're actually going to be in the same episode. So this is going to be really weird because you're getting 2 well-known actors together in an episode of The Walking Dead with zombies, and it's gonna, you know what I mean? It's in the Walking Dead world. Like, it's just so weird, but I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, and I think people are actually gonna really enjoy this episode. And so, yeah, then we go to the last shot here, and this is apparently Anthony Edwards playing a character named Dr. Everett. He has something weird on his back here. No idea what that is. If he's a doctor, I mean, yeah, maybe this is something to do with France. Maybe it has something to do with that storyline. It's definitely hard to say right now, but obviously this is, I mean, just in general, the tones I'm getting from each episode or from each of the shots here, they look incredible. I'm definitely really excited to see where this show is going to go, because I do think that this show is something that people are really going to like. And that's one of those things too, there's a lot of people talking about, like, is Tyrese here? And I am actually really confused about that, because I saw, like, he was sharing on Instagram a lot that he was meeting with somebody who was working on Tales of the Walking Dead, and that was around like the first episode or whatever. So I'm wondering now if he just went there to like direct an episode or something, or maybe there's going to be a surprise. I don't know. But, you know, like I would figure if they were doing something here, you know, with a character like Tyrese, that they would announce it because they announced Alpha. Unless that's because some of the Alpha stuff came out. I don't know. But I'm starting to be a little doubtful on Tyrese. But like, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. He may have just like helped direct an episode or shadow direct or something like that. But yeah, you know, to actually see Tales of the Walking Dead for the first time here, it's yeah, I'm definitely really excited for the show, and we just got about 2 months to wait. So yeah, anyways, post all your predictions and your thoughts down below. Hope you guys all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.